As you can see, nobody's here at the gym. How shocking is that? The day after Thanksgiving, I could imagine that maybe later on it'll be crowded or something, you know, people trying to burn off in one day what they put on in one day. You know how that goes. But eventually, as you can tell, my name is Fit Trucker. As I'm working towards my fitness goals and trying to stay active and trying to stay off of medication, aware of how brutal sitting in that truck for hours and hours every day, how brutal that is on a body. These truck stops that think that they're giving truck drivers bargain deals with chicken fried steaks the size of manhole covers, massive amounts of food for pennies on the dollar. That's not really helping the driver. It's actually putting drivers out of the business, out of the industry, and on medication that can be avoided. You know, you having sleeping issues, you having breathing issues, you having blood pressure, you having blood circulation in your legs, you having so many complications and medical conditions that can be avoided. And it is hard. It is hard to seek out better options in these greasy spoon diners and truck stops. But if a driver put in the effort, and in 6 months' time, you can have pretty much a routine. This is a habit of stopping at Walmarts when you can and grabbing fresh fruit. You know, you can find the different options of food at the truck stops. I see now that most truck stops are starting to, they have for the last couple of years, are starting to introduce more healthier choices. You see more fresh fruits, you see more whole foods. You do see a turn, but our industry is so full of quick electronic changes, but no dietary changes are moving at that same speed. They want to protect so many people per se. They want to protect the environment. They want to make it where we're not as tired with so many electronic things, which I can speak on. Smart trucks are making dumb drivers. I can speak on that at another time. But when it comes down to it, we have to be proactive as drivers, because a clean driver's license, a clean DVR, a clean work history, a professional appearance, your track record is gold. And I'll be the first one to tell you that your health can take that completely away. I almost lost my license over high blood pressure 4 years ago. 1 year after I realized that I had high blood pressure and couldn't get medically passed and almost lost my CDL, I found myself off blood medication and had regular blood pressure. And that was 4 years ago. I joined the gym. 1 year after that, I was off the meds and pretty much what you would consider healthy. I'm 47 now, well 46 now, and I'm still striving to do what I need to do. Part of that is being in the gym. Part of my motivation to continue to be in the gym is that I do different events. These events fall on the weekends, and in my prep for those events, I work out through the week to get ready for those, which you string enough of them along, you're looking at 6 weeks, you're looking at 6 months, you're looking at 6 years. And that's what I'm looking at. I just, one day at a time, as everybody says, and whatever you put on did not take a day to put on, and it won't take a day to take off. It's not a diet, it's not a workout program, it's a lifestyle. You have to look at it as that, a lifestyle. The same way that we started driving trucks and we was like, oh shit, I don't know if I can do this. And then eventually you start learning how to read a map, which again falls into smart trucks make dumb drivers. Nobody knows how to read a map. It's GPS. But the more you learn how to read a map and learn different highways and byways, and learning how to back that truck up, and learning how to navigate truck stops, and learning how to be away from family, the more comfortable you got with that. And that's the same way this fitness is. I'm home every day, so I know I have an advantage. But for the drivers that's out over the road for 28 days and home for 4, it is ways to get around that. It's Planet Fitness pretty much in every major city. It's LA Fitness in pretty much every major city. You just find one of the 3, maybe 4 major chains, Gold's Gyms and whatnot. You just find one of the 3 or 4 major chains that honor you nationwide and join them. And whenever you can, just the way that you figure out when you're going to fuel, just the way that you figure out when you're going to stop and take a shower, all of that. Find one of those places and try to get to them at least once or twice a week. Other than that, you have a 30-minute break. Yes, you can eat or whatever you want to do, but somewhere through the day, preferably early in the day when the truck stops are not so packed, that's as close as you can get to a safe place or a rest area, especially some of the bigger rest areas. Get somewhere that is nobody can find a park, especially a park that accommodates a truck and a trailer, but find somewhere, a rest area, a truck stop, somewhere that's not so crowded during the off hours, and walk for 10 minutes. Walk for 10 minutes and eventually try to get your pace up that you can walk a mile in, close to a mile, let's say 3/4 of a mile in that 10-minute span. It gets your blood moving, and I guarantee you build on that. You can build on that, and I guarantee you can start seeing some form of results. Watch videos, be proactive. Find little calisthenics that we used to do when we was kids in PE, and you can do it in between the trucks and trailers. It's not about being embarrassed. It's not about all of that. You can spend 10 minutes doing a little bit of jumping jacks, doing a little bit of air squats, doing a little stretching. And we all need stretching because you're in a fixed position for hours. You need to stretch your muscles and your ligaments and joints. Just move. 10 minutes. Grab your shower bag and then go take a shower and eat and do everything that you do inside the truck stop. But do something. Do something. Whatever it might be, do it. When you're home, your wife, your dog, whatever, take walks. But more importantly, start bringing in fresh foods, bringing in whole foods. Start introducing stuff like that. Find lean meats. Yes, you work hard and you deserve those rewards of those fried, fatty foods and all that. It tastes so good. But at the end of the day, how good is it for you? I'm 46, I got grandkids. I got me. And my eyesight is slightly less. My reflexes are slightly less. My balance is slightly less. And I know that I can do things to drag that along. So that's what I do. I can do agility moves to work on my hand-eye coordination, to work on my reflexes, to work on my balance, and it helps. I see so many drivers that is it's an effort to put one foot in front of the other, and it's sad. My ex-military guys and girls, when you get out and you get into trucking, it's not the end. No, don't be on a military regiment, but continue doing something. It will pay off in the end. How many people have seen, me included, when I got into trucking, I guarantee you that I've gained at least 30 pounds in a 2 to 3 year period. Now, I'm the heaviest I ever been in my entire life, but my body composition is totally different. I have more muscle than fat. I still have fat because we all know fat is flavor and we all like flavor. But you have to change that body composition. You don't want to chase the dreams of being that teenager again, but you want to be the best version of yourself. I have more energy now than I did 6 years ago. I would get out of that truck and I would barely make it home, and then I was knocked out. Now I get off work and I run to the gym. Not literally, but I run to the gym, I work out, I test my body, I push my body responds like, I'm sick of your ass, and it hurts. Then it recovers, and then I do it again, and then it responds, and then I see the changes, and I'm not reliving my youth, but we all have some kind of competitive something or whatever, and I'm able to get out and run with multiple people where I'm by myself in the truck. I'm in the gym most of the time by myself. As I just said, look, 10 o'clock on a Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, and the gym is empty. If you look at any of my other videos, for the most part, I am in the gym by myself. At the end of the day, what we do is either going to shorten our life or prolong our life. I'm not looking for the fountain of youth, but I am looking for some form of quality. I don't care about quantity, but I want quality. Health-wise, I'm watching what I eat. I'm not super strict. I don't care to be super strict, but I don't want to be reckless. It's a big difference. But I am watching what I eat. I'm trying to be as active as I can every day. Even if I don't do anything, I at least spend 5 to 10 minutes at home stretching. Stretch the muscles out. Try to keep some form of flexibility. I am nowhere close to flexible as I used to be, but I'm working on getting that back the best I can at this age. But I do something. I'm not in the gym trying to go crazy and build crazy muscles and all of that. I just want to keep my muscles firing. So with that mentality, I don't want to walk a marathon, I just want to walk. I don't want to eat strict. I just want to watch what I eat. I don't want to lift weights as if I'm training for a football team. I just want to fire my muscles. With that attitude, Grandpa, Pawpaw can be a better man. Nana can be a better woman. And the younger guys and girls that's coming out into the trucking industry, if you at a point that you are fit, try to maintain it. You will be a better person, you will be a better truck driver if you do. You have to take care of yourself, because in some point in your life you'll realize that if you don't do it, nobody else will. If a person can kind of like latch on to what I'm doing and kind of follow what I'm doing and draw some kind of inspiration from what I'm doing, good. Because I'm telling you, I have bills, I have grandkids, I have responsibilities, I have stresses, I have everything that anybody that has a pulse has. My time management is, but I make a way to go to work, go to the gym, find a way to eat, find a way to get some kind of rest so I can do it all over again. And when I can, I am an introvert. And I've said before that I am a social introvert. I like being around people. I love helping people. But at the same time, I love my privacy. I love to sit by myself. It doesn't bother me. I can do it all day, every day. I don't need a gym partner. And if you're a truck driver, and if you have multiple years into trucking, you are comfortable being by yourself. So it's not so isolated like it used to be. That's a good thing. But at the same time, you are physically by yourself. So you learn to do things by yourself. And the gym is no different. To get out and walk at the truck stops is no different. Do those things for yourself, by yourself. And when you get opportunity at home, then you get your dog, you get your grandkids, you get your significant other, whoever that might be, and you take a stroll. When your energy and your physical abilities get better, if that's where you at, just depending on where you started at, you just need to do it. You'll be a better person for it. Enough of all this. Going to the damn gym. Catch you on the flip-flop.